Welcome to this important video. In this video, we are going to discuss about Python functions. First of all, let's start from what is Python function. A function is defined as any block of code that is well organized and it can be reused again and again whenever we call it for a specific number of operations. So, the main purpose of the function is to define it once, that we define it once and do not define it again and again. And whenever we call it, then we can reuse it again and again. So this is the main purpose of function, that we can define it only and only one time. But once we define it, then we can use it again and again whenever we call this function. For example, in Python, print is a function that is used to display the output. So print is the already stored keyword in the module of Python, which is a function, and whenever we write anything within the small brackets, then that is displayed at the output of the function. So this is how the function works. There are two main types of function. Some functions are built in. Built-in functions are those which are already defined in Python. So which are already defined in libraries or modules, and we just need to call them in order to execute relevant operation. So like print is an already defined function. Whenever we use print, then anything written within it is displayed at the output. Similarly, there are so many built-in functions like math operations, for logical operations, for string operation. There are many already defined keywords which are used for any specific operation. Whereas other type of functions are called user-defined function. User-defined function are not already stored in the Python libraries. We need to define them first. First we define them and then we use them, and whenever we want to use them, then we need to call them. So they are defined by us. Like for example, if we want to define a function who want to calculate the percentage from a marks, then we can define this function by our own, which is the percentage, and whenever we call this, then it will calculate the percentage automatically. So there are two main type of functions. Thank you so much. That was all for this introduction. If you want to see any of these types in detail, then you can move on to the further lectures, and from here you can leave your valuable feedback. Thank you.